We seeing it play out with the Kavanaugh shit.
Yeah, listen. But I feel like the Kavanaugh thing, like the timing of that, especially with the Bill Cosby situation, is deep too.
Absolutely. And remember, they hit Bill up in the age of Libra. You know what I'm saying? With the balance and the scales, are we supposed to be dealing with balance? And they showing you there ain't no balance. So is this about a racial situation? You goddamn right. But it's deeper than race. It's about class. It's about moving an avatar in the astral realm of your mind into a physical reality that fucks you up. I already told you they don't have to control millions. They need control over one who controls millions, and they move him or her on the board accordingly. And if your father dies, or you see your father in handcuffs, how would you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean,
your father, going out on some fucking rape charges, it'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Somebody you look up to, somebody you respect. Now remember, the next generation, they don't know Bill from the Cosby Show. So what they're doing is, because I always speak about time travel, they're able to go back on some Terminator shit and terminate this nigga as a doctor, as a lawyer, as the most positive image by the shit you see now. So when the Cosby Show comes back on TV, it's already implanted your mind that this is a fucking rapist. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So that's what the fuck is going on here. They're going to kill Bill. Operation Kill Bill. They're going to kill this nigga's image. And I know women are all in their emotions because some dirty uncle of yours touched you. Bill didn't fucking touch you. And I looked at all of those women, and you could tell 15 or 16 of them already got dismissed. If you want to know about the unknown, we study the fucking known. Now, with that said, I already said I think Bill is guilty of behavior other than a doctor and other than the moral image that he has created. Right. But his avatar should stand as it is. You know what I'm saying? His money that he spent at black colleges should never be dismissed. Kill a little Bill should never be looked upon as what it's supposed to be. Fat Albert should never be looked upon other than what it's supposed to be. Because if we are spiritual beings having a human experience, I already told you this shit ain't perfect down here. And the temptations are plentiful. Rich men feel entitled.
Well, didn't Boosie say that?
I'm not sure what Boosie said.
Boosie said, he was just like, he said, dudes with money, they're not taking no coochie, like.
They don't have to.
They don't have to. That's what he's saying. He was like, I don't have to. He said, women get thrown at me all the time. He said,
all the time.
He said, people I'm with, like in my entourage, women get thrown at them. They did not even want the money.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you. So I've seen some crazy shit in my day when I was 18, 19, 20, touring the world. I've seen some crazy shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I understand. And then I also spoke about if I'm worth $5 billion and I'm just sitting at home taking care of my one wife and my 5 kids and running my company, that's fucking boring ass life. That's in this shit. Shit, you living the same life as a nigga who work at Burger King. Right? He taking care of his kids too. It's just that he's got to go out and work. He don't own Burger King. They feel entitled. Why am I worth all of this money? What can I do with my power? How can I exert my power? I want plentiful. I want this woman, that woman, that woman. And again, they've been, if they wanted to get Bill, they could have got Bill years ago, as I mentioned, right? Yeah. They know what Bill liked. They know what all of us like. I'm going to talk about that because they've been doing that shit since Dr. King days. That's how they got Dr. King with the white women and the cocaine and all that kind of shit. Filming his ass, J. Edgar Hoover and them. And it wasn't just them, it was the mafia filming all them senators. That's why the mafia was so powerful in this country.
All right. Before you ruin
okay. All right. I don't want
the video we did earlier.
All right. Take a deep breath. I love y'all out there. Any responses that you're going to make, please, let's not make them emotional based. And call me a coon and all that. If you're going to make a response, make one that I can at least respect. If you're going to tell me that my opinion is wrong and your opinion is right, that's kind of clownish because we're talking about opinions. If I misstated something that was supposed to be a fact, please let me know because I'm the first one to tell you, you're right, I misread something or so forth and so on. So what do we have? You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So we're going to... I think the Bill Cosby situation leads right into the Brett Kavanaugh situation.
Sure, absolutely.
They had the Senate committee hearing. regarding the accusations that were made by a few women at this point, saying that Brett Kavanaugh sexually assaulted them.
The longer this case goes on, more women are coming forward.
More women are coming forward, right? I think he's gonna wind up getting off, or not getting off, getting placed in that Supreme Court seat. If he doesn't, I'd be shocked.
I think he's gonna get the seat too.
So, but what I was saying to you earlier was that the Bill Cosby thing. Remember, you were saying it was breaking up black families, like just kind of how people were, just kind of which side people were on. It was black men, black women, right?
Right.
And then black women, they were on the side of just women in general with white women. They, locking arms and things. But at this same time, this Brett Kavanaugh case is happening, right? And white women are accusing Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault. And they're gonna lose that battle, right? But so
they're gonna lose that battle.
So what I said was, it was symbolic that they won the case against Bill, but against one of
their own,
a white man, they're gonna lose that case. And it shows where you are on the totem pole at the end of the day.
Absolutely. So we're gonna pay very close attention to this Kavanaugh shit, because it's very similar. Shit happened 30 years ago. He was in high school.
And it's he said, she said.
He said, she said. It's no evidence.
No physical evidence.
He's trying to make it to the highest court in the land. It's reminiscence of Anita Hill and Clarence Thomas. We saw this play out, but those were black people.
Yeah.
All right. And so these are white women. And Blue spoke about, which was a great question asked by Brother Rich, was that do black women put gender first or race first?
What I've been seeing is gender first.
Okay.
And yeah, that's just my timeline.
But it's funny because white women
put race first.
They voted for Donald Trump
right
over Hillary Clinton. It was like, well, fuck that shit.
Right.
So they were automatically hardwired to put race first.
So
I asked my wife that question this morning. She said race. So out of the clear blue. She was like, oh, race. Like, fuck that shit.
So who's the loser?
Well, here's my thing.
Lose in the situation.
I think we as black men and women lose. We lose because we don't show support for each other. We don't have each other's back. My black woman is not my equal. She's everything I am not. We are balanced in that sense. When I say equal, she don't have the muscles I have and the strength. I don't need her to be fucking as strong, even though my wife is very strong. Yeah, that's a whole other story. But you understand what I'm saying in terms of masculine and feminine energies, and we are in this fight together. We are letting this shit split us down the line. Don't let these lesbian white women throw us off our case. All right? They come in looking for sympathy because they have beef with the white man, because they are third or second on the totem pole. It's the white man, it's the little boys they like to fuck, and then it's the women. You can call it any way you want. That's just the way this shit is structured. All right? We've never operated like that. It's man, woman, and child for us. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's how we've always gotten down until those who we look at for, guidance and who have fucked us over have split us now, right? The welfare system, you can't have a man in the house. This shit is deep. This shit is real deep. And now women are banding together, emotionally torn, and now they sucking each other's pussy. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I know how this shit starts. And that shit is white women infiltrating our women's mindset and spiritual essence.
First feminist movement.
That's my point. The whole first feminist movement. Now the shit is called Me Too.
Played
all this old kind of shit. We got played.
Played black women.
And black women, please be careful of these organizations you join because you feel you've been such a victim with victim consciousness, and I get it. But we've all suffered from it. I'm always speaking about let the victim consciousness go so we can move forward.
So what I would say is it's the lack of perspective and understanding on both sides why we don't meet.
Absolutely.
Because if she doesn't understand what a man goes through on a daily basis, and a woman who, when women go, like, you understand what women go through on a daily basis.
Women go through on a daily basis. Niggas is trying to get in their panties Every single block they walk, and then on the job they're treated a certain way. Listen, I understand, and then you got a little fucking pervert uncle with his hand in your panties, and then you don't want to tell your mother because he threatened to kill her, and now you're carrying negative vibrations that you have to internalize like the shit never happened. I understand all that shit. You know what I mean? All that shit, but we as men, we go through it too. And the only way, as corny as it sounds, we're going to get out of this shit is if we work together. We sit and listen. We got to sit and listen. Our women on these poles are crying out for help. Right? Our brothers who are out here slinging because they can't find work, we crying out for help. But we have to help each other. And when a black man comes through that door, he has to feel that he's safe. When that woman, you know what I'm saying, she needs a break from them kids, that black man got to kick in so mommy can have some time. When mommy has a vision or a dream, that nigga, you got to support that shit. I don't give a fuck what my wife is into. I'm like, how are we going to get that shit done? Right? And vice versa. We just get down and show. And this ain't no Cosby shit. This is just us trying to help each other. Right? Odyssey just said she wants to go to school and start moving fucking brownies. Right, so we
regular brownies.
Regular brownies. Yeah, she's just moving, and we already kicked in. And we want to promote your brownies, and she said it's not that damn serious, Dad. I'm just trying to. No, we can put stickers. You know, we can do a video, and you can have the brownies in a silver case and pop them shits open. I'm always, you know, we always. And she said, both of y'all just calm down. It's just some brownies. I'm just trying to make some lunch money. And then I said, I said, so you're not gonna be calling me for money. I'm like, go brownies. They was in the kitchen last night and shit, stirring them shits up. And so we always trying to fully support what we doing. And this is not so perfect. There is no such thing. You know what I'm saying? But we trying. And if we don't reconnect that, we're going to be fucked. Because our women, man, they feel more and more empowered every day with these movements. How dare you say there wasn't victims? I'm not saying that. Yeah, there were victims. But do not tell me every single woman is honest. That's like telling me every fucking cop is honest. Are you out your goddamn mind? Or every judge is honest? Let's stop the bullshit. These are people put in positions, and they too are tempted by the environment and what goes around. Right? If every cop was honest, all the bad cops will be turned in by other cops. Are you kidding me?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yeah. So we know that there are codes by which other people live by.
Trinity, I am. Thank you again.
Appreciate all that love.
Thank you again.
Okay, so we gotta watch this Kavanaugh shit because he was on today.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was performing.
Yeah, he was crying.
And shit.
Cutting off the sound. Yeah.
How dare you say that?
I think he's going to wind up walking, and that'll be like the
And there's another reason because they understand that he's against abortion.
Yeah.
So this is a deep shit for white women who feel like they're
and then the people who are, remember, it's election season.
It's election
so the people that are voting have elections coming up too. So if their constituents find out they voted against him, that could mean that they out too. And
that tied back into the Cosby shit, where the new Bruce Steele
that was
DA
that was his promise,
is the one that opened it back up, and his promise to the people, if you elect me, I'm gonna open this Bill Cosby shit back up. So understand that this is political, this is metaphysical, this is from an occult realm, because when I kill your icons, and remember, you got to be careful as we segue into icons. I told you it was ICONS. Icons. If you are still into this icon shit in this day and time, you fucked. You are fucked. Because they are falling like flies. And then it's something you mentioned earlier. You liked it 10, 15 years ago when your rappers even had a mystique about it.
I was saying like before like social media was really big, like our rappers, our movie stars, you didn't know what they were doing until you seen them on your screen.
So it was a mystique about it.
It was a mystique about them. You didn't know. But now, because every rapper, a movie star, athlete, they have social media, they have a direct way to their fans. You realize how weird they are.
And they fucking weirdos, and they killed the mystique. But it should also show you that they're human, just like you.
It doesn't work like that.
But it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
That's the way it works for me. Oh, this nigga That's why I'm never into that. And idol worship is the second word of the day. IDLE. Idol. That means you're stalling your own progression when you worship these fuckers. So get away from the icons and the idol worship so that you may move forward and just observe this shit for what it really is.
All right.
I'm waiting for you to hit that. You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Peace. This is the Black Dot, author of the underground classic Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded. For 15 years, I've been decoding hip hop, breaking it down, giving you it piece by piece, the DNA of hip hop, all of its multifaceted components. For the next 15 years, I want you to join me as I give you hip hop recoded and we put it back together, giving you its RNA so that we don't leave the next generation lost. But I have to give you a disclaimer. I am not a hip hop guru. This is not hip hop law. This is for pure entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. So before you take the red pill and go with us into the matrix of hip hop, consult your doctor to see if hip hop recoded is for you. With that being said, we thank you for your patronage and we see you on the other side. Peace.